Hey, Blue Brothers. Uh-oh. Lost a few points. Let's get ourselves down to 40 for this. Frames plus. I had to concentrate a second. Cornwall Boy, thank you for 39 months. Squeaky brakes. Bit of WD-40 is what's needed. That'll do. Decode Monkey, 16 months. Chester Soldier with 42 months. Welcome back. Saw your messages and your tweets. Understand why you couldn't be here streaming last week. My thoughts are with you and your family. But on the good news, 42 months. Yay! Tex Ray with a resume. Gostivio, 10 months. Sorry to hear about your loss. Hope you and the family get stronger together. Thank you very much. Gostivio. You had hot chocolate this morning. Nice. Right, 40 limit. Does the window squeak? What window? There isn't a window. These modern EMUs are like air conditioned, aren't they? .40 limit. Just hold that. Jules 151. Still miss my mother, and she passed away 5 years ago. So now you feel Paul. Promise it will get better with time. I don't think you ever stop missing your mother, you know? You never stop missing her. It's just that it doesn't, you know, doesn't hurt as much. That's just life, I'm afraid. It's like, when it happens, it's like an open wound, and then later on, it's just like a wound. You can still see the scar, you know, but that's what makes you who you are, isn't it? It's what sculpts you. Mold you into the person you are. Decode Monkey was 16 months. The windshield wiper looks like a metronome. Okay. Ooh. Missed a rather nice bridge then. Exactly, Snuggy. Speedy driver with 2 months. You won't miss your father since I haven't seen him for 10 plus years. He might be dead for all I know. Like I say, Shazen, it's different for everybody. You know, it's down to your personality, your loved one's personality, the relationship you had. There's so many variables. Flug, I'm okay, bro. I'm okay.
Welcome back.
Hello, Mr. Train Driver. Macam Dan, thank you for the resume. Oh, look. Caravan Parks of Wales. Oh, yeah. And that's where Dre lives, right there. Second house from the end. Thank you, Chris2270.
Happy anniversary.
I'm surprised you can get a decent internet there, Dre. Trigger with 10 months. Hello, Paul. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're okay. You and the family are okay. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Trigger. Yeah, you know, getting there. No, Connor, Dre actually doesn't live in a caravan. 1.3 tuning beta for Scania is really nice. Yep, I need to try it. Billiard, long-time lurker for 2 years. Good to have you back, Paul. All the best. Thank you very much. I think it was your first delivery as well. Thank you for your support. Lurk away. Were your daughters close to your mum? Not... I wouldn't say close. A lot of it's to do with geography, you see. You see, my daughters were born when we lived over in Harlow, which basically means they were born when my mum was already 220 miles away, so it's kind of hard to get a close relationship when there's 220 miles in the way. You know, it's not like they lived a mile away. It would have been a different story. But that's just, as my mum said, she said to me, you know, I really miss you. You're 200 miles away, but you've got to do what you've got to do. You know, it's your life, it's your family. You've got to go where the work is. She completely understood why I moved towards London for work. She completely got that. But she still missed me, but she totally got it. But it meant that my kids weren't as close to her as they perhaps could have been if we still lived in St Helens. Because they don't see her every week. They might see her every few months or something like that. That was Abergele and Pensarn. You lived in Harlow, yeah? I lived there for a few years. You're from Sawbridgeworth, Plutonic. Nice. I know Sawbridgeworth very well. Colwyn Bay next stop.
Oh, yeah.
How often do you see her? Well, when she, like, it depends when you mean, Connor. In the earlier years, she was capable of coming down on the train, so we saw her a lot more. In the later years, she was no longer, you know, when dementia kicked in, she was no longer able to travel on the train on her own, so we had to go to her or go and pick her up, which meant that it wasn't very often at all. Yeah, it's geography, right? Geography, mate. Sanjit, 14 months, welcome back. 14 months, another 10 months to go for the golden bacon. Can I blame you for making me buy lots of add-ons for Flight Sim? Yes, everybody does anyway. Set of Samuli, sorry, 4 months. Benjamin Stubbs, with 100 bits. This is your conductor speaking. Please excuse a sudden stopping or acceleration. Our driver just started his job. Well, at least they're getting there on time. Colwyn Bay. Oh yeah. Half your relatives are 180 miles away, Heyman. Yeah, it's just like all my family is 200 miles away. All of them. Jeffrey, 911. My condolences to you and the family for the dear loss of your mum. Remember, we're all here to support you through this tough time. We'll always understand if you need time off. I remember 2 years ago subscribing to you yesterday on my birthday now. Now I've turned 30 yesterday. I will always enjoy your content and my new golden acorn. We send our love to you. Oh, happy birthday, dude. The big 3-0. Sniper's Squirrel doesn't have a favourite sim. That's why he plays more than one sim. Good evening, Bez. How you doing? 85 limit coming down to an 80 shortly. Can expect an AWS at some point. Just kill the speed and let it naturally decelerate up this incline. Sweogi, 31 months Sweogi. And Chili Willies for 100 bits. Hello Paul, great to see you again. Despite your trials right now, there are so many people who appreciate you, what you do. Thanks for being a prime example of what a Twitch channel should be. And I wish you the best. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Chili. Thank you very much.
Ay, 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 ay.
MTA slave. Keep the. Did you press enter before you should have done? Keep the. We'll never know what he wanted to say. Your family lives in the US and you live in Germany. Yeah, that's not going to be easy. Let's back off. We're going downhill now through a tunnel. Rabbit Panda, how you doing? All your kids live 5 hours away. Really miss them, but they all have lives with their families of their own. Exactly, Kilmalski, you see? That's exactly right, mate. Just holding our speed. Think I'm crazy, have booked for Truckfest and Insomnia, a hotel. That was quick. Blimey. Jack in the North with 3 months. Do you know, I've probably been down this road. Did you know Colwyn Bay has a zoo? I didn't. Your parents are 3,000 miles away in Malaga. Don't see them often enough, especially as they're getting older. 3,000? That's not easy though, is it? When you visited, did they have 2D trees, PC Tech? Do you know what? When I last visited PC Tech, they were 2D and they were black and white. Dark times. Thank you, Epic Gamer. Colwyn Bay, Platform 1. Mind the gap. Come on, chop chop, get off. No, James, I just use keyboard and mouse. It's not worth the aggro of getting it out. Epic Games have changed anything? I don't believe so. I know you get a bunch of content with it, but I don't know if the engine's changed at all. I couldn't really see any changes in the interface, but I can't, you know, I can't say I've actually looked. Icarus, I wouldn't expect any visual improvements because I wouldn't expect them to update this engine. I think they're in a holding pattern with this engine, aren't they? Like they're releasing content for it and keeping it going while they get Train Sim World on its feet. You only just got an email saying you're live? Well, Oscar. Twitter, Steam, Discord, Facebook, schedule.squirrel.tv. Take your pick. Don't rely on Twitch. I've not seen an update, Michael Brown, for Train Sim World. I don't know if there is one. Let's hope Dre has tea ready when Paul arrives. I reckon Dre doesn't know how to make tea, because I don't think Dre drinks tea. I know he drinks coffee, but I don't think he drinks tea. I could be wrong. Jules, are we there yet? Lol. Some things never change, right, Jules? There's a lot more cars on this route than there usually is. There's normally like 1 or 2 cars. There's loads here. This guy's even changing lanes, look. Can I do freight next? Probably. I think there's I think the Peninsula one has got freight on it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh boy. Well, there we go.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Click on that. Which one was it? That one. Feature list. Cars can change lanes. Hey, they've probably nicked ETS2 AI code. Mr. D, 35 months. Nice to see you back, Paul. Squirrel love, condolences to you and your family. Thank you, Mr. D. Chris94 with 100 bits. We have had a really strong wind here today. Same here, Chris. All last night and today it's been super windy. We've had extreme weather. Some houses have lost parts of their rooftops. Trees have fallen over the road. Some places have had the wind speed of 40 to 50 meters per second. Meters per second? That sounds very quick. Right. This time I'll stay in the cab. Come on, wipers. It's weird. It loaded back in, it kept the headlight setting and lost the wiper setting. How bizarre. The wind's in Hull around 30 knots. Yeah, it was too windy for flying today, I can tell you that much. Solid Bond UK, thank you for the resume.
Happy anniversary.
Manamaze, 17 months. My condolences and welcome back. Thank you, Manamaze. In Norway, we calculate wind speed in meters per second. Why? Nobody else does. The only time you use meters per second is in physics class. Isn't it? 40 meters per second is about 10 kilometers per hour. 10, 12. We got... Was that a yellow light or a speed change signal? It's probably a speed change. Hey, Snookerman. Yeah, orbital mechanics, but how many people do orbital mechanics flying Icarus? I'm talking about real world stuff here. Like, on the ground.
Welcome back, Nutter.
What I'm trying to say is, how can you kind of... Like, when you fly planes in Norway, are you using meters per second, or are all your dials in knots? And if they're all in knots, why are you getting wind speed in meters per second? Because you can't, like... You have to then translate it, surely. Single yellow track change, 75 down to 50. Okay, we're doing alright. We're under control at the moment. Let's stay in the cab. Thank you, Death Row Techno. Get a bit more brake on. Restore fairly 7 months. Welcome back, Paul. Hope you're feeling better. Sorry for you and your family's loss. Thank you very much, Restore. You're the squirrel with a resume. San Santiago. Saw your tweet and said, well, my Thursday just got better. Thanks, my man. Okay. We're good. Under control. You think they use knots in the air? Oh, right, okay. So you've got a mixed economy then? I don't get it. Meters per second to knots is easy, just 2 times it. Wait, so 50 meters per second is 100 knots? Is that what you're saying? Inaccurate Marksman. Good name. Can we give Inaccurate Marksman a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support. Welcome to the house.
Aye.
Mikey with 100 bits. Hello, Paul. Glad to see you back. Hope you and you're feeling better. Keep up the great streams. Thank you, Mikey. One meters per second is 1.94 knots. Well, that's not times 2. I've forgotten about how the passengers walk around in this much hilarity. It literally just spawned in. Well, if a tram simulator came out, would you play it? Yes. We've already done trams. Accelerates and immediately notices the speed change and slams the brakes on. Rip. Why is it so slow through here? I guess it depends if the simulator is any good. I mean, just think, on the road. I know, right, Baz? On the road was just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Benjamin Stubbs, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. Right now it's 24 Celsius in Utah, whereas the same time last year it was minus 15. Minus 15 in Utah, and now it's 24. That's some insane change, that is. What station did we just leave? Llandudno, and now we're going to Deganwy. Is that what they're called? People from Utah? Insane's Edge. You call them a Utah hin? I must remember to ask John Fly. This is very scenic. Hunky Funky Chunky Monkey. I love that name. Thank you for the resume. Hey PC Kelly. You've not heard of Utahians, so he just made it up then. Fair enough. You thought people from Utah were Utes? I thought they were called Utahs. Look, next gen graphics. .4K textures, guaranteed minimum 2 FPS.
Oh, yeah.
'Benjamin Stubbs, Utahns is how you say it. It's a very rural stop. Nicholas, you could try putting the game onto an SSD, that helps it to load better. Well, that's true of most games, but particularly on a game like this where you're travelling from one area to another, it's guaranteed to be loading scenery. So if you get the game on an SSD, it'll help a little bit. Is there some way to get the Train Sim 2018 content if you bought Train Sim 2016? I don't think I don't think they do that. I think this content in particular is exclusive to Train Sim 2018, so you have to basically pay the upgrade cost to get it. One way to look at it is you're effectively buying, is it 3 scenario packs you get with this? North Wales, Peninsula Corridor, and Mittenwaldbahn. So you kind of get 3 scenario packs thrown in for your money. It's like buying a bundle. Oh, I only just saw that AWS then. I think I got it. Crikey, that was close. Three by 4, thank you for 21 months. We're going downhill. Next stop is Llandudno. Arrive 10:21. 1.2 miles. The route was from Shotton all the way to Llandudno. Wait, you have the Mittenwald? Yes, Bavaria, Austria. Yeah, it goes to Innsbruck. So I think we'll do that later, Baz. I think the next one we'll try is probably Peninsula Corridor, see if I can do a freight journey, and then we'll go and look at the Mittenwaldbahn. The FPS is not great on Train Sim. It's always been a bit sketchy. Okay, let's bring it down to 15. Are we there yet? Very, very close. There we go. Speed limit under control. Crazy Gigs and the Trucking Pilot, thank you for the resume, guys. Signal box. Llandudno station. Beautiful. Charge Cookie, 33 months. 1,003 days. Man, 3 days of me. This train terminates here, exactly. All change, please, all change. This train terminates here. Look at the quality of rain. The best thing about the rain is it doesn't get thicker over distance, do you know what I mean? Like, when it's raining, because, like, 10 meters in front of you, there's only so much rain. 100 meters in front of you, you've got to look through a lot of rain. And the net effect of that is it gets really misty in the distance. Doesn't happen in this game. Yay! Let's have a look. We lost some points for speed, and I know that. Lost some points then at the end, I think. Oh, I only got silver. Yeah, I wasn't on time at the end. Like, we got 4 points here, 112. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops got 4 points. And then didn't quite get 4 points here, and then completely wrecked it here for some reason. I'm not really sure what happened on that. It's a bit weird. Because it kind of felt like it was on time. In fact, I'm sure I looked at the ETA and it was on time. That's really weird. But we'll take a silver. Trucking Pilot, glad to see you back. Hope you're doing well. I'm not bad, Trucking Pilot, thank you. Okay, who broke wind with a resume? Alright, we got the silver medal.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Still on Europe. 1 second. 4 pages. I thought we had the metal thingy. Yeah, there we go. We did have it. Mittelwaldbahn. So we have got that. Oh, hang on, there's actually a freight one here. Oh, the Eurorunner 2016. That sounds interesting, actually. Skivan, good luck with the studies.
Happy anniversary.
Game of Gnomes, exactly. We've done Game of Gnomes. That's a passenger run. Containers to Innsbruck. On maintenance that works at Munich. Your container train is rerouted over the Mittelbahn. You are taking over this train at Seefeld and you will drive it to Innsbruck. The weather in this summer's day is absolutely brilliant to enjoy a nice run. I quite fancy that. What's this one? Haul a freight train over the Alps into Germany. Be aware that you'll be running behind a tourist special as for Mittelwald. Or another driver will take over and you should expect to encounter some delays as a result. Autumn, 11:30. And then this one is snow. Let's get used to the train before we try that one. Billy Hoyle, glad you are back and doing well. Thank you very much for 29 months, Billy. Rav James with 8 months, almost a Twitch baby. Trond KF, 3 months, just look at it. Huzzah! Silver topper. The excitement is real. Stuart TUFC, 32 months of awesomeness, Paul. Keep the amazing vids and streams. Roll on 3 years.
Welcome back.
MCS Shorty with a resume. Mount South African, 39 months. Glad you're back, feeling better. I've kept your family in my prayers. Thank you for all you do. Thank you very much, Mad South African. Did you get gold, Michael Douglas? No, I got silver.
Happy anniversary.
We lost a lot of points on the last station, but I don't really know why. Yeah, 40-minute in the Alps in the sun. Sunshine. That sounds good. Easy mode. Good game, good game. Get a Brucey bonus if you get a gold.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
David B. Glad to see you back. 5 months. Thank you, David. Wow, this is a long load. The German signals. Yeah, mostly, Bez. I'm not an expert on them. Good afternoon, driver. It's a lovely day, and this run down to Innsbruck should be an easy one. You will let the passenger train to Mittenwald Pass before following a passenger service down to Innsbruck, so keep an eye on the signals. Set up your engine now and wait for the signal to clear before you proceed. Wait, set up the engine? Oh my god. What needs doing? Pantograph? In at the deep end with no instructions. Maybe I should have done the tutorial. Have we got power? I don't think we've got power. Acknowledge, override. Reverser forward train has been set up, so we don't need to worry about the pantograph then. It's just that... Oh, it's wait, is this the diesel one? I think this is a diesel electric, that's fine. That's fine. I thought it was going to be the last OBB I had like this was the electric version, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. I think we are set up. It's on train brake. What else have we got? Loco brake. Okay, green, let's go. That's not very nice. Wow. This is different. Hey, Ghosty Gaming. It's got cruise control, hasn't it? No, not that one. There we go. Yeah, it's got like a cruise control system. So use Y and H to set the cruise control, just basically 100% power it. Let's find out if the windows work. No! The mirrors don't even work! This is outrageous.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Decent frames. 4K textures on the hills as well, look. Where I'm going to get caught out on this, if there's any speed limit changes on the track rather than on the display at the bottom, because I always miss them. Meditier with 10 months. Nice to see you're back in the Austrian train. Really enjoyed your 3-country corner route back in Train Sim 2014. Was that 2014? Oh my god. I think the lights are setting correctly. Well, I didn't set up the train. Oh, I don't know, it's not changing them when I press H. So... I don't know. This track is 60 or 40 in the hills, Devil Dude. Okay. Well, we're speeding now, which is great. I take it I have to bring in some manual brake as required. Shift H doesn't do anything either. No, H isn't cruise control, Trond. H is for the lights, isn't it? Headlights. Always has been. H, headlights, see? Cruise control is Y and H, I think. Is it on here? Sorry, not Y and H. Oh, no. This train, H is cruise control. Wait a second. Okay, I've just managed to increase that and I can't bring it back down again. I can't bring my cruise control down now, which is interesting. Okay. RIP. How do we bring the cruise control down? Press all the buttons. This isn't going well. No, it's not C. C doesn't do anything. Seems the controls are a bit weird on this train. Okay, let's restart. Don't ask me, on planes they usually have an IS button. In this DLC, speeding is unavoidable. I think you're meant to use some manual braking as well, to be fair.
Welcome back.
Ryder, thank you for the resume. Hey, Debbie. Okay, let's see what we're on.
Happy anniversary.
So the power, there is no acceleration. The power is either fully on or fully off. Same thing with the reverser.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
That jumps in quite big units. Who's that? Valtiel, almost 2 years, 23 months, trains. Hype. Got nice frames on this scenery though. Vandango, this game is an old engine. It's not optimized for a modern graphics card. That's why it doesn't really matter how powerful your PC is. It's going to struggle. You know, picking up speed, and then the brake kicks in. So as long as you don't go too close to 60 on that, it should be able to cope with it when it goes down a hill. It takes it a bit of time to apply the brakes, it seems. Evo V1, my condolences to your lost squirrel. Happy to hear you are doing better now. Thank you very much, Evo. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these lights though. They're blatantly red and you can't change them.
Welcome back, Nutter.
His legs don't look like they're attached to his body to me. Just saying. "4K mountains." Thanks 21, thank you for the resume. Gamma 10, good night. Right, I have to stop at the platform in 6 kilometers.
Nutter.
No, I've tried Shift H, Yannick. I've tried H, Shift H, doesn't work. Lobhat, 37 months. We are reaching quite big numbers now. Anyway, keep up the good work. Thank you, Lobhat. I want to do override, free, acknowledge. Reverser.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay, that turns it off. Yeah, boy! Got it working.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Energetic Shadow, it's not really to do with it being a 32-bit engine. There are plenty of 32-bit games that can perform well on a graphics card. It just doesn't use the graphics card well enough. And it doesn't stream very well. But the memory limitations have definitely caused it to do more streaming, I'll grant you that one. That was a great tunnel. That was definitely not a buggy tunnel at all. Yov Hato, by far one of the best streams. I wish you healing and peace. Thank you very much, Yov. Sweet Cyborg, 35 months. Hunt Dog. Good to see you back, 11 months. Hunt Dog. All the tunnels are like that in the DLC. Awesome. Cheeky save. Thank you, Mechanic 458. Oh, frames. That is so Minecraft. That in the distance. It's like somebody took a pencil and just drew a black line across the map. Jacob Rogers, good to have you back, Paul. I know it's not easy, but I hope you're feeling better. We're all here to support you. Thank you, Jacob. I definitely got that feeling. See you later, Peterbilt. Let's look at that. What the heck is that? This black line that just goes right through. Look. It's almost like a debug line. Mr. Lichweaver with 3 months. Although we didn't celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful to content creators like yourself who have got me through some really rough patches recently. Thank you, Mr. Lich. I reckon it was the end of the map. The question is, why was it showing it? The Roru, 14 months, joining the massive resub train. My condolences, must have been a difficult time, but glad to have you back. Just waited a bit to not get into the main chaos at the beginning. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Roru. Yes, it was a bit chaotic. Frozen water, you see that? This actual tunnel isn't half bad. And the lighting has been improved slightly. Exactly involved, Mass. The light actually works properly. PJ, thank you for 4 months. Mark Oxley, thanks Paul for a great stream. Stay strong. Thank you, 3 months, Mark. Are you going shopping tomorrow, James? Yep. Well, I don't know about going shopping. I'll be going to my laptop. Black Friday, online. Let's do this. Is anybody currently thinking of buying something in the Black Friday sale? Like, is there anything that you're waiting for tomorrow to see if it's on offer? Because I'm in a mind to get myself a TV, like a new TV for the living room. So I want like an OLED one or something. Not at all, Trond. A Samsung 55-inch smart TV. Yeah, exactly, something like that. I know Samsung have got a bunch of offers on. Gaming computer, Thrustmaster Warthog, water cooling parts, gaming headset. You're waiting for an iPod Touch 6. A VR headset bitten. Which one? You're saving your money this year. Wise move. Don't touch a Sony. I've had a Sony TV in my room for nearly 10 years. It's been fine. .7 miles to the platform.
Welcome back.
Okay, we need to get ready to stop this. Otas Warthog, $350 on Newegg. I think I paid about £220 for mine. That seems expensive, $350. RFB. I just enabled the AFB and I don't know how. Your Warthog was 270. Yeah, thinking about it, I think mine was 240, something around that mark. Stop. Please. Uh-oh. I think we've just missed the stop point. RIP! Okay, it's taken it anyway. Although it says -1. It only says -1 because I arrived early, so I don't... not sure about that. You bought 43 in Smart 4K 372, same day delivery in August. You will have to wait for the next northbound passenger train before you may proceed. Expected to arrive in 2 minutes. Okay. Right, in that case, we'll save that.